Flying class, that's right, it's flying class.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
So exciting.
Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
That's us, that's us.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
This is probably one of the classes I'm the most excited for.
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Lawrence. Yeah, up.
Up.
Boom. Soft touch, firm hand,
One
easy
leg
grip.
over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Now, if we can enchant brooms to fly, why not magic carpets? Doesn't that sound comfy?
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
It's a good time to say we're hard of hearing, or...
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. A little slower than I was expecting, but probably a good
This'll
thing.
take some getting used to. This is brilliant.
Oh man, we're flying.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Okay, sure. Yep. Panic.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Okay. So there's actually a speed button. Ah.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
As a fan of the franchise, this is fun.
That wasn't too bad.
This is just something that you might have pictured doing, you might have imagined doing, and here we are doing it. Oh boy.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Be all right. We're happy to be here as a fifth year. Ooh-wee. I wonder if we can mess with those balloons now. Remember the ones up in the
Our
sky?
aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
There's a kraken. Remember I said there's something in the water I'm not going in? I feel so much better I didn't go in the water. As there's a kraken. Now, these are not the most nimble things to maneuver. They're
This
actually
is fun.
very mild-mannered. I don't mind, but it's definitely unexpected. Like I kind of imagine it, you know, more like a wild bronco, but it's actually just quite, just quite a smooth
I
go.
say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Uh-oh.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Yeah. Let's hope. I don't think we've been over this bridge. Huh. It has like an undersection and an oversection. I think we should try and find that. That's unique.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a different view of things. Hopefully we won't get in too much trouble for this.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Really?
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Oh, we weren't like punching it. He was. I was just happy to like peruse.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Speed burst. Whoa, boy.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
This is like a sprint bar. Interesting. Sure.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
I was hoping there's a bit of
And the
science
Owlery.
involved, but okay.
That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Uh-oh.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
Now let's try not to get in trouble, huh? So we're actually flying at about the same speed we run. With the, like a little faster. The biggest difference simply being the fact that we...
Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
To dismount...
Dismount here.
Sure. Wow.
And where have you two been?
Flying?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for
What?
not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Whoops.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
The teachers keep pairing us up with the troublemakers.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
And then they're like, I can't believe you followed your peers into the what they led you to. I told you to follow them. Wink.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
To be clear, all the brooms are the same speed. I looked. I was like, man, we gotta get the fastest broom if we can fly. And there's flying. But the facts are all the same speed. Which is okay. It means that if the basic broom gets it done, I'm happy. Nothing tricky here needed, you know?
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Oh, guess we should check in on Sebastian with that one, huh? But priorities. Brooms first.
Ah,
Revelio.
Wonderful. door as soon as...
Sprint Witch's Sporting Needs. Run by the amiable Albie Weakest, the shop sells all manners of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Word around town is that Albie himself is working on a number of broom enhancements.
I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ah, thank you, Professor Weasley. All right, let's get a couple of things knocked out here. Let's grab one of these bad boys. Talk to Albie.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spin Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Oh. I'll have a look, thank you.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
All right, we'll sell some gear quick.
Nice doing business with you.
All right, 2,600, 600, 600, 600, and 600. All right, they're all...
That item is of the highest quality.
It's got a big lantern. Oh my goodness. It's got like a string hanging from it. This one's got a lantern, a bunch of strings.
That item is of the highest quality.
This one's kind of fun. It's on fire. What about the dark lightning? Oh, I see. That one is kind of fancy, huh? All for 2,000 gold.
That item is of the highest quality.
Which one has the best seat? All right. It says comfortable and speedy. Stylish with a light touch. Okay.
That item is of the highest
This broom is
quality.
built for stability. Okay. Nothing fancy here. The perfect broom for those with a fiery temperament. Let's grab this one. I want to see if it actually like
That item is of the highest
throws
quality.
flames. I don't know. I kind of like this one. There's like nothing tricky about it.
That item is of the highest quality.
Let's get this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Thanks. It's actually the same wood as our wand, I believe.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations.
That's
you
good to
seem
know.
be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
We just
Go
might
on.
be.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
We're going to go for it.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price.
So if we...
The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
If we can punch through these, it'll actually be a
Once you
blanket
beat Imelda's
upgrade
time,
for
be sure to let me
all
know.
the brooms. It took me a minute to figure this out, but I'm going to show you the trick. That's right, grabbing our broom. Ta-da! And away we go. Speed! I'm going to go check out these trials. Whatever these trials are. You can see on the bottom right, that little yellow bar is our stamina. And it's pretty limited. So this is just kind of cruising speed. Kind of like running speed, right? I guess this is coasting, this is cruising, and this is sprinting. All right. Hopefully we can... Hopefully these aren't like crazy tricky to do. And we'll be able to manage them. You do have to wonder if it was a licensing issue that they just couldn't get the rights to make the Quidditch, or if it was a time issue, but this was the #1 best-selling game the year it came out. And to put that in some perspective, it came out the same year as some other really spectacular games in the industry. I don't want to get too off track there. Bottom line, this had the budget to do some really fancy stuff. And let's go ahead and see if we can do the time trials here. Yo. That's us.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt.
That is correct.
I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
No. You sound jealous.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Oh, okay.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Man, I hope this isn't too tough. All right, so the best time, there's 22 of these. Wow. Oh, I see.
That's more like it.
So you want to hit these to get your boost back? We missed. Not our best work. Ugh. Yeah, this is going to be pretty rough.
Made it.
So there's 22 of these, so if we can get through 11
Now that's more like
before we get to a minute, then we'll definitely be on track to beat the time. We're at 10 with 10 seconds left. 11 at 56 seconds. So we can keep this pace, which is pretty breakneck. Should be able to beat the time.
Success.
Still trying to get the hang of this. Oh, we're gonna miss. Oh man, I am not cut out for time trials. I'll tell you what. Hard right. Turn. Like, I think we're just barely gonna beat the time.
This is rather fun. Brilliant.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Oh. I gotta, like, shake out the jitters. It's a little much for me, the racing. Oh.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Okay.
Challenge accepted then.
I don't really
Perhaps
want...
you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge.
Yikes.
You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race.
Oh, okay.
We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Now, the tricky thing there is return to the podium to challenge other racers. What does that actually get us? Can we view the leaderboard?
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
So we would need to get like 20 seconds faster. Let's go back. And let him know how we did. Because I think there's broom upgrades that are speed related that would probably make a significant difference here for time trials. Because I think even if we hit every ring, I don't know if we could shave another 20 seconds off without quite literally
Oh, you're back. With
flying
something to
faster.
report, I hope.
Mr. Weeks, set a record.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible. Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Oh, thank you.
How
So
to
did we
address the issue of altitude as it relates to
actually
speed?
get an upgrade? How would we know? Broom upgrades, non-existent. You can upgrade your broom at... Okay, so do we actually need to talk to him more? Oh, Professor Sharp gave us another assignment. Okay. It still says we should update him. Let's do this. Let's walk out of the shop. See if that, like, checks it off. There we go. We got some XP to pop up.
You're
Walk back in.
Nice to see you again.
Anything changed? No, right into the shop. But I also don't see a way to actually... These are just cosmetics at this point since we have a broom.
Thanks
I
for
don't
stopping
see a
by.
way to
Hope to see you
upgrade
again.
our broom. Maybe it's there now since the quest is completed. No, broom upgrades. Well, I'm not sure how to upgrade it. I mean, it clearly shows... Oh, we got an owl. Hold on. Harry Pippin. He wants help with a delivery. Sure, okay. He said it'll be some coins, and we've got a broom, and we've got the flu network. I wonder if we need to use, like, are one of these things like a table? Like a crafting table of some kind? No. Okay. Well, supposedly there is some way to... There's some way to upgrade our broom. Not sure what that is. We did take off our Hogwarts cloak specifically because on the broom it like drags over it. It kind of bothered me.
Welcome.
I'm just being
Do you like to know
persnickety at
if I
that
can be of
point. But
any assistance at all? What can
anything
I
to
do for
buy?
you today?
He's restocked ingredients. Look at that. Let's not buy anything. We're a little
I hope
short
to
on
see you
funds.
again. Farewell for now.
Whoops.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
Okay.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
No, the hard thing there is that he said she's going to pay us. He's not paying us for the delivery. She is. And I don't like that. That's trouble. So the furthest south we have as far as the... Oh, these Merlin trials. Ooh. You know what? We might actually want to, just to get the upgrades, we might actually want to leg this one a bit. Whoop, there we go. And you can see on the left, there's like a no flying icon. There we go. Left bumper B. And we lose our compass. Interesting. When we get in the broom. All right. So we want to fly towards this Merlin trial as it is on the way to our destination. We're in South Hogwarts. There we go. Oh, this is a different one. We've never seen one like this. All right. Sure.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Here we go. Hopefully we have everything we need to get this done. What do you think we do? Think we just break them? 1, 2, 3. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Is there another one? I don't see another one. Get a little off the ground here. There's 1, 2, 3. I don't see that they've dropped anything. Huh. Maybe they dropped something that'll show up when we get closer. We hit 8 of them. Oh, here's something. There's 9.
Settled.
Hey, there we go. Okay. And the reason for doing this is to get the gear upgrade. We really want that. Just to be able to not have to carry like 1,000,000 pounds of gear. Let me rephrase that. We're limited in how much gear we can carry. And that limitation... So this is the Hogsmeade station. Interesting. Never been here before. We're limited by the gear we can carry. Oh, and there's a shop. Ooh. Let's see what the shop sells. Why not? We've never been here.
Pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back. Ranrock.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
I don't know if you caught on, but he said, nice to hear Arn got his possessions back. So the merchants talk a little. Love that.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, For someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help.
Aye, let me know if you...
What do you have for say?
All right, so a quick sell whatever we picked up.
I shall hope to do business with you again.
And he sells ingredients. And he also sells some of the Chinese chomping and mandrakes, cabbages. Interesting. All right, we're going to let him be. Very cool.
That's been a pleasure.
It says there's one right here. Not familiar with what this one does. I don't see any clues. Well, we've spent the... Was that something? Let's try and light that on fire. Hold on.
Incendio.
There's one. Nope, there's a second. There we go. Have to aim up a little more. Huh. I suppose that's two. Sure, there's two. Oh, is it timed? Where is the third one?
Incendio.
That is three. I am sprinting. Not sure how to do that faster. We have to be very close on these. There's one. There's two. And three. Got it. Man, that was tight. Like the distance there, if it was just a little further, I don't think we could have done it. Supposedly there's like 80 of these or something kind of robust. And I don't love that. So we do want to kind of pick up the obvious ones. If we can just get a little more gear inventory, we probably won't think twice about it. I think we'll get to this next one, and then we just might. Oh, I see some creatures down there. Some big frog-looking things with a big slappy tail.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
All right, we're going to let it stay night for the moment. Okay, there's some green something over here. Hey, these are those Ashwinder eggs. What do you think this is?
Levioso. Accio.
So these popped up green when... I do not know what to do here. When we hit the trial, look, there's another one right here. Yo, 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 chill.
Levioso. Incendio.
And then here's another one of these little squares right here. Makes me think maybe there's a spell we need we just don't have. I think the Kraken can eat us. We're not very good eating. Okay, so it would seem that we can actually guide these butterflies with Lumos to the crate, and that should make them happy. See? There's one. So we do actually have the spell, we just didn't quite understand what to do with it. We'll get the third. And by third, I mean second. Nice to know where these potion ingredients are, as we spent our limited resources to gather them. Go. 2 down, 1 to go. Now this one has a couple of enemies by it that we're going to try and just avoid. I don't really want to get into combat with them just a second. The cotton grass dung bog, according to the journal note that just popped up. Go. Pop them in. And that should be 3. All right, little combat.
Levioso. Protego.
Whoops.
Incendio. Accio.
Man, they do not like fire.
Incendio. Stupefy.
Big stupefy. Look, they're cursed.
Incendio.
24 damage is pretty significant.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
Look, the little green X is the cursed.
Incendio.
250, that's our biggest hit yet. Dung bog tongue. Yeah, it was definitely worth taking those guys out just for that dung bog tongue. Looks like we're almost there. Is there a flu station here? There is. We're gonna head towards that flu. Oh, it's up the hill. Okay. Gonna head towards that next. What are these? What if we just ram them? Oh, okay. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4. What did that actually do? There's a 5th one here. That must be some kind of collectible, right? It's 5. Challenge unlocked. Pop balloons. Okay. Pop balloons, 1 of 2. Gotta remember, those challenges are experience points. That is how you level up.
Oh, Arnshire. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.
It looks kind of dead. We are going to ignore it for the moment. We can always come back to it. Let's grab this Merlin trial. And then looks like we're almost to our destination. Oh my goodness. This is intense. It definitely feels like the world outside of Hogwarts is disproportionate to the world here inside of Hogwarts. Like, it is way bigger. Okay, so hypothetically, we know what to do.
Lumos.
We need to find the rock. Put them in. Where might that be? Oh, spiders. Okay. Maybe we can just run right to the right a little bit here. Lucky. Light them on fire. Awesome. That did not complete the Merlin trial, though. Right now, my biggest concern. So there's 2 on this hill. Maybe not 2, but. So we just spent one of our resources here. And then we lit up that block there. Let's see if there's maybe one across this way. Maybe a little up. This is another Merlin trial. Uh-oh. Well, once we've spent those, are they like permanently unlocked or Ashwinder eggs? Huh. Or do we need to spend 3 to do this one?
Merlin trial.
Like, there's 3 on this hill. These 3 little Merlin trials here. Are there 3 of them? No, this is a different one. Look, these are those rolly balls again. Yikes. I don't even see where the balls are. Well, I guess we're gonna find out in the near future if we need to, like, here the balls spawned in here. We're gonna find out if we actually need to respend the resource to open it up. I really hope we don't. There's one. Is she gonna grab our broom? Get a little bit of altitude. I am not seeing a second. I'm not seeing a second anything for this one. Makes me wonder if we go down the hill and do the oh, here's one. Hold on. All right. Where might the balls be, though? Excuse us. No. Is that one? Yeah, there they are. They're kind of spread out. So these are relatively straightforward, but also a little trickier than I was expecting. They make a triangle. Aha. This could be the third one. Where would the balls be? Where are the balls? I had a nickel for every time I had to ask that question. I mean, right now I'd have at least 1 nickel. Which is not, nope, nothing. I don't see him anywhere. Ooh. I'm just casting spells, hoping to grab them. So, the mound is right here. Oh, I think I see him. Hold on. Yep. Straightforward, you know, just find three or four piles of little balls, bring them over to the little socket here, whatever. Let the magic do its thing. All right, that's the third one. That one was a lot harder than some of the others. Even though it's not asking us to necessarily do anything we haven't done before. Not easy. Okay, so this one here is white. Which says to me we already started it? Question mark. I thought maybe because there were 3 of them so close together on this hill that each one only had 1 puzzle. Oh, further down the hill, look, there it is. Okay, hold on. So if we can find... Maybe they go just over there. Let's give it a try. There it is. And hypothetically, there's one more here. By the spiders, of course. Ashwinder eggs. Dark Arts Cloak. I wonder if this loot is randomized or if it is dedicated, right?
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Little sneaky spider, huh?
Incendio.
All right.
Lumos.
Here's the third one. Where do they... Oh, there it is. There it is. I was not expecting how far away down the hill these were going to be. I think we'll do one more for the boosting because we're right next to it, and then probably take a break from these. I was definitely expecting them to be a little more... like less of them. I was not expecting there to be so many of these. Mallow Sweet, if we have it. There we go.
Lumos. Incendio. Levioso.
Not sure what to do here. So we did not need to re-spend the Mallow Sweet, which was good. So there's this kind of circly circle. Was this here before? Maybe there's a big ball. Oh, there's a big ball. There we go. All right, let's give this a shove. Now, before we try magic, can we just push it? No.
Protego.
So we will give it a push. And there we are. There it is. Hopefully it's just one. Not really ready for like a whole bunch of these. Whoops. It does not accept Accio. The disrespect, man. It took a shove. Like it took a push, but not a pull. Hey, that's the last one there. Awesome. Fantastic. So that's 6. We're going to make sure we go into our menus to get that, whatever it's called, checked off.
Protego.
Collections. No. It is challenges. Exploration. Pop balloons. Okay. Merlin trials. So we went from 20 to 24. We'll have to see what this one does. 10 for the next one. Wow. That's pretty rough. Make sure we're tracking the right request here. The delivery. Perfect. So we're going to grab this flu network on the way. But we're gonna let things unfold there. We're not going to spend more time on the Merlin trials right now. Oop, balloons though. Should probably be popping these when we can. Hold on. Oop. Man, like, just the clever design of this open world. They've somehow got us to backtrack again just to go pop balloons. My goodness. There's one. Last one was 5. That's 3, 4, and 5. And that is the second challenge, which gets us that XP. You've got to be hitting stuff for XP, you know? All right, here for the flu, and then onwards. Where we at here? It's in the house again? Huh. Blue flame.
Revelio.
Anything else of note? Little off the path, but we're relatively close to it. Close enough that I want to make sure we open our collections and get the balloon bonus before we forget. We want to make sure we're getting whatever these are. There we go. And we're cruising, we're cruising. I was not expecting there to be this much of an open world. This is actually pretty significant of a open world.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Yeah, we're skipping that old boy. There's another one. Yeah, I mean, they're all over the place.
Ah, Rockburrow. Always a lovely place to visit. Give my best to either of the Thistlewoods if you see them, or both.
Okay. I kind of want to fly to like the end of the map once. Don't know if we can. This looks like a mountain through here. It's tough to tell. But I was definitely not expecting this open world part of Hogwarts Legacy to be the meat of things. Oh, something attacked us there, just ignoring it. I kind of thought this would be like, oh, there's those balloons. Let's grab those. 1, 2, 3. Are we missing one? Maybe they're not always 5? We're gonna find out. Yeah, boy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Pop balloons. Tearing it up. Don't mind me. Dragons. We've seen a lot of clues about dragons, but we have yet to encounter one. Are they a thing? Are they not a thing?
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables. That's all I'll say.
Really? So this is kind of a rough town, huh?
That Pippin should have been here by now.
He sent me.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Wow. Why did you buy them if he's so incompetent?
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one
Interesting.
to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers.
Really?
Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not. Then you don't have a potion.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the
I don't like
demand for
that.
potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way.
That might be
I'll
true.
not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
His location is absolutely optimal.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Okay.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
She has nothing of any value to us right now. Everything she has there, we already have.
This will do just fine. Thank you.
It's kind of a
Thank you for
shame
stopping in.
that
I appreciate it.
Revelio.
the shops aren't just a little more varied. For the most part, it seems like once we've kind of like met one potion recipe book. Was that actually something? Potion recipe book. Inventory. A book of potion recipes written by someone who knows their way around a cauldron. Huh. Not sure about that one. I think we have one talent point to spend. We'll hold on to it for now. And our collections are making some progress here. Challenge brooms, very nice. A couple new enemy types, I think. Oh, there it is. Big Congrass Dugbong. Revelio can help you find them. While recovering from their lunge attack, use a force spell. Sure. Okay, let's check on our quest where we're actually at then. Return to Perry. Oh, man. Professor Sharp wants us to make a Thunder Brew potion. Let's quick check the ingredients for that if we can. Thunder Brew. We need a shriveling fruit, which we've yet to encounter. Let's quick check if she has them since we're
Nice to
here.
see you. What do you have for sale?
Shriveling fig thing? I forget. Moonstone, eggs, lacewing flies, toadstool, leech juice. Nothing fancy.
Thank you for stopping in.
She also had one
Likewise.
unique dialogue here with about the
I'd
shop
like to
in
ask you
general.
a few things, if you don't mind.
What would you like to know?
Oh, quite a few. Okay. What can you tell me about this hamlet you're in?
Would you mind telling me a little about Cambridge?
You've likely heard talk of the thieving troll that unfortunately settled in the area. Been terrorizing people. Robs all who pass by. So you'd be wise to remain vigilant whilst travelling near Cambridge. You would not want to come face to horrid face with that monstrous thing.
What sorts of things do you sell?
Potions. I brew each one myself, using only the finest ingredients. I assure you, you won't find their equal anywhere, even in Hogsmeade.
Would you mind telling me a little about...
You've been terrorizing people, so you would not...
How did you come to live here in Cambridge?
I've only been here a few years. Used to sell my wares as I travelled. It was an exhausting life, but I never minded it. One day, my travels brought me through Cambridge. I fell in love. Though my travels continued, my heart remained here. So I eventually returned and opened this shop. Been here ever since. I shall live out my days here in Cambridge if I have any say in it, which I suppose I do.
Just having a look around, if that's all right.
Of course. Please, let me know if you find anything that interests you. And thank you for stopping by.
She makes a really good point about the other gentleman having his shop handed to him. I don't know if that's true or not, but his location. Can we get to this one? His location is really, really prime. He is going to have an endless supply of Hogwarts students who need ingredients by being located there in Hogsmeade. Now, she said there's a troll around. Would love to get into a little troll fight. Oh, look, troll. Okay, hold on. I don't know if we can fight this thing and win. So we've cursed it. But I did not realize. Trying to get a fire spell on him. Can we hit him with ancient magic? Like, that's all it did? Okay. Yeah, this guy is quite a bit stronger than our other... Our other opponents up to this point. Almost shocking how much tougher he is. Excuse me, sir. We are trying to cook this guy. Double. Yeah, I don't think my... I don't think my... whatever it's called would actually block his big overhand smack like that. We're gonna be able to do it eventually, but not comfortably, I'll say that much. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that double overhand smack. Look, you can see the curse working too. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by that. We really want to get a good stun here. There it is.
Incendio. Levioso.
Yeah, we cannot float him really quick. Can we Expelliarmus him though?
Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
No. He did not drop his staff.
Stupefy.
But even if he didn't,
Incendio.
need to light him on fire.
Stupefy.
Dude. These little guys are tough.
Expelliarmus.
All right, Well, we do have him pretty low in health.
Stupefy.
Would love to be able to knock that out of his hand. Dude. On.
Incendio.
This is rough. Like, we definitely bit off more than we can handle here. And it's just not even close. Not a good dodge. We're just getting a little too greedy here.
Protego. Stupefy.
Potion.
Stupefy. Repulso. Incendio.
If we could get rid of the other guy, it'd probably be optimal. But I am just not super motivated to... Oh, that's huge.
Incendio. Stupefy. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
I think we're just down to the troll.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Lost track of him there.
Incendio.
Lost him, lost him.
Protego.
Yeah, that throw is our biggest benefit because we get that free stun.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Yo, where'd he go? Yeah, see, one-on-one, it'll take a while.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I mean, it'll take a long while, but
Expelliarmus.
here it comes, here it comes. No, 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 no. It'll take a while, but one-on-one,
Protego. Stupefy.
I mean, we're a lot of trouble for this guy.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
But it also puts some perspective on just how much... Zero? Oh, there it is.
Expelliarmus.
The level matters. Like, we are... That was way too early.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Maybe we'll stay locked on for a little.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Really put some perspective on, like,
Expelliarmus.
how much it matters to
Stupefy.
level up. Right? This guy being level 31. I'm not sure what's done the most damage to him, but I think it's been after we land a Stupefy. That Expelliarmus there hitting for 100 is huge. I think our fire spell is maybe our hardest hitting spell.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Just because of the damage over time. I wasn't looking. There's a pop-up for like that is a crazy long hit. There's a pop-up for getting to a combo of 100 or something. I missed it.
Protego.
There it is.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Look at the guy walking back there. Not a care in the world. Okay. What do we actually get? We got some mail. Can we get the club? No. Who's troll bogies? Little ick. We definitely burned through quite a few potions. 200 XP. Not insignificant. Let's check our book here. Defeat an infamous foe. Okay, so that was more than your average troll? Question mark? Not exactly sure what made that one so different from another troll. Maybe just the fact it was a troll was the difference. But that is our first troll bogey, which is a good as we need that for as a spell. Okay, where'd you go? Here we go. An especially mean forest troll who enjoys no notes. So the other troll here, it says, after the troll slams its club, flipping it upward with Flipendo will have greater leverage than usual, sending the club into the troll's face. Like there's a clue for how to fight it. But the Quagmire troll, nothing. Just big ugly troll, man. We did get an owl, though. Let's check in on that. Who sent it? Helen Thistlewood. I'm happy to report my sister Helen survived the attack in Azkaban. She said she does not hold a grudge against Anne. It seems you found Jackdaw's ghost and told him about Anne. Helen wanted you to know that he has evidently promised to work with the Ministry and Helen to see what, if anything, can be done for her. Well, that's really great. Because we were feeling pretty bad about kind of that whole situation, but that was the final ingredient we had yet to gather. So it is nice to be able to kind of cross that off. I don't intend to stop and fight another troll again, as that was one was enough. Okay, maybe we should get a few more levels in before we put ourselves in the balloons. We will try and pop those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There they are. As there did seem to be some kind of a reward for it, right? Not exactly sure what beyond experience, but we need it. I like the experience system. We can get XP for fighting things. However, I like the way the XP is so closely tied to exploration, as it gives us a reason to engage with the environment beyond just checking a box for like a collection log, right? Oops. Excuse us. And that's 20. Okay, looks like we need to go maybe down here, actually. Huh. I know it shows up. I don't know how to get through this. So it shows me on the ground we can go around? Go around this way. Treasure vault. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can just get to it over top. Like on the map, there's a big red barrier, right? Yeah, you cannot enter while mounted. That's fine. What is this? Does this go through the big whatever? Cannot enter while mounted. Okay. Looks like we're pretty close to whatever we need to be near. Let's go ahead and maybe get an invis spell ready.
Doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy Eventually, I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Yeah, level 20. They're a little above our level. There are 2 of them, so we're going to let them be. Obviously, like we learned with the troll, we could definitely eventually kind of punch our way through, but if we could just sneak... Yeah, that's better. Awesome.
I should investigate.
I don't think that's necessary. But can we mark that and what, lead us there? Oh, it just might. Okay. Again, if possible, I want to try and avoid combat. These guys seem level 20. And even though we're level like 16, I think our gear is technically a little under-leveled. All things considered. Man, I'm glad we leveled stealth. This definitely made this much more doable, I suppose. I mean, maybe we could have fought our way through, but kind of a lot of bad dudes. Oh, look at that. There's a big triangle with a skull symbol. He's vigilant.
Lucky if I fit in one now.
Ogbert the Odd. So there are some kind of boss dudes, or at least named enemies. Maybe that's why the troll was not only didn't have a clue, but said like defeat infamous foes.
Be defeated.
Maybe we can get out here and fly.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
I think we can fly. Like how they're all like worried about the wizards and we're just like going right by them as they're like it's not like they don't kind of hate us. They quite literally are like, we are against those guys. Even like when no one's around to hear them taunting the wizards, they're like, those goblins are like, those darn wizards. All right. This will be balloon number 25 when we pop it. Ta-da. Awesome. Well, it's cool that we can explore this far. It's a little tricky. Probably wouldn't have wanted to do that without stealth being leveled, right?
Nothing about you in Arranger except spiders.
No? Oh, this is an enemy camp. Ooh. Okay, how far south does it go, though? I wanted to get the furthest south one. Or how about just this this town, right? Where's the next town? Peaceful Fishing Hamlet. That's where we're going. We're not going to get all of them. Just that one next, I think. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked at the size of this open world. I genuinely did not expect... they're firing at us. I don't know what about. We're running. I am genuinely shocked at the size of this open world. Ooh, there's balloons. Hold on. 1, 2. Maybe over the cliff we'll find it. Give it a go. It's 1, 2. There they are. 3, 4, 5. This will be 30 actually. Wow. Just tearing it up. Completely missed. Off we go. I'm shocked by this size of the open world. I know I keep saying it, but I had no idea it was going to be this large. And I know we can fly, and we are flying, but like this is kind of intense. And I have a concern. So another troll, we'll let him be for now. I have a concern that 1, 2, 3. This strays a little farther away from the Harry Potter fandom with this much of an open world, right? Like, I will say that I have read the books and I have watched the movies, and overall I've enjoyed things. No more, no less. Having said that, am I like a super fan? I don't think that's an accurate thing to say. I don't think I'm a super fan. However, I think as a fan of the... Is somebody shooting at me?
Nice to see you here.
As a fan of the franchise, as a fan of the IP, right? The intellectual property that it is, I think the opening maybe 15 hours or so have been really solid. But the more I get into this open world, the more I'm starting to... Hold on.
Gem in the Highlands, Maranweem. Welcome.
The more I'm starting to like question who the target audience is, because when I, just at, ooh, there's a big paw over here. Hold on, let's see what big paw is. It's these little blue birds. I think it's just like a marker to say like big paw. The more I have, at first glance, Hogwarts Legacy screams target audience Harry Potter fans, right? If you're a fan of the franchise, this is for you. At first glance. Having spent a little more time in it.
Bainborough is one of my favorite hamlets in the area.
Look at these kites. Oh, that's so cool. What a genius way to like break up the monotony of the hills. That's so fun. As I get further into the level design here in the world, I'm more so asking myself, is this really for fans of the franchise? Like, is this really what the people want? Do you really want, like, if this is you, right? If you are the super fan, do you really want an open world that's like again, I'm rough estimates here. I don't really know. There's 100 hours of stuff here. There is genuinely 100 hours of doodly dads, biddly bops, and collectibles out here. Is that something that appeals to you? Like, a lot of time went into making this world, and not that I'm saying it's not a good open world, but is this the right game design choice? Like, in my head, I want to spend, like, as a fan of the franchise, I want to spend more time in the castle. I want to spend more time engaging with the students and the classes. I want to be, having those first experiences. Like, there's something special about our first flying lesson. There genuinely is. The first broom class we went to was special. You can't change that as a fan, right? However, as a gamer, right, as a fan of video games, this is a pretty good open world. Pretty great open world. Maybe even one of the top, 20 of video game history open worlds. This is just quite solid. I'm impressed with, like, look, they added scarecrows in here. This might not seem like much, right? No. But having those scarecrows adds in some variety to an otherwise just monotonous environment. I don't actually know how to get here. There we go. There it is. Oh, please don't be a locked door. Like I said, I've been terrified I'm going to get to one of these and find the door locked. And she has nothing to say about the...
You there. Might you be able to assist?
Probably not, but we can chat. What's up?
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
You don't really need it, but I'll help you.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders.
We're going to find him later. It's going to be like ruins with something else.
Thank you. Please accept this token of my
appreciation. Thanks. One Thunderbird, one Invisibility, one Maxima. That's awesome. So if I remember, we actually had a... Isn't there a dude right here? Whoops.
Revelio.
What's up, wild man? Let's go ahead and grab our broom. Wasn't that what our potion guy wanted us to do in the quest log? He would teach us a spell, acquire and use Thunder Brew against an enemy. Okay, so we will need to get into a little bit of combat here. Let's grab that one if we can while we're here. Why not? As a gamer, I mean, this open world is lovely. I think it's quite good. However, my concern is this game, I don't know who it's marketed to at that point, right? And then you can say, no, Vadd, you're the exact target audience. You're a fan of the franchise who's also you know, a video game fan, right? Okay, that might be true. We're flying a little low, aren't we? But I'm not sure I want them together as much as they are. Like, I just don't think open world when I think Harry Potter. And this is a massive open world. Doesn't matter how well it's done. I, did not pick this up and think to myself, it's going to be a sweet open world, isn't it? Like, not once did that cross my mind. So let's see what's over here. There's a tree with some gold. There's really no dragons. Come on. Maybe it's invisible, but there's quite literally a tree here with there's gold.
Revelio.
Oh, they're nifflers. They're just there swimming around. I see them. All right. Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot to check off those balloons, didn't we? Of course we did. On. How do we get to this one? Can we open a chest from on our broom? Cannot. That's all right. Unidentified back item. Sure. How do we get in there? Excuse us.
Revelio.
You found the blue flames in Crackcroft. Well done. Keep an eye out for the Lord of the Shore. I shan't say more.
Okay, keep an eye out for the Lord of the Shore. I can't say more. Again, for some perspective here, this is one corner of the map. There is an entire other side here. We completely skipped, right, this side. And there's the entire top of the map. And multiple caves, tunnels, underground sections. All of this completely separate from Hogwarts, from the castle, from the classes, from all the stuff. It's kind of just a little mind-boggling just how massive. Oh, new enemy type. Loyalist commanders. While leaping, they're vulnerable to being slammed with Descendo. We don't have that spell yet. Ogbert the Odd joined Ranrock's Loyalist after a run-in with a security dragon in Gringotts. Some wonder if he provoked the dragon, while others bemoan the cruelty of keeping a dragon chained under the bank. Well, who knew? Spoilers. That doesn't come up till like the final book in the series, huh? My goodness. No, ha-has aside. Challenge brooms. Okay, this one has what, an apple? Huh. We still need to figure out how to use this spell and return the parry. Okay, we have quite a few things here. Wow, like on one hand, it's almost a little overwhelming, right? Just the sheer number of like, hold on, can we get all these? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's 1. There's 2. 3. Like, I don't know if you were noticing, I didn't really point it out, but every 40 seconds or so, how do we miss the last one? I get so distracted on that last one. Every few seconds, we quite literally go by a Hogsmeade. We go by something to engage with almost every 30 seconds, if not less. With the Merlin trials that are spread out all over, there's got to be like 100 of those. I mean, maybe there's less, right? But I mean, there's a lot. Or an enemy to fight. or a dungeon that we kind of like cruised by, like we didn't go underground
Hello
much.
there.
All right, hold on.
In the market for potions, are we?
Yes. I delivered the potions.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
No.
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh no, we stole her recipe book? I have no idea.
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Uh-oh. We might have started something there. He gave us 300 gold, actually, for that. Not bad at all.
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
Sure. How are we doing on gold? Like, do we have enough to buy that large potion thing? I think we needed 3,000. Check our inventory. No, check our gear. We have 3,155. I think we're going to take the risk and we're going to go buy that large cauldron. Even though we can't use it just yet. We should be hopefully getting pretty close to a chance to use it. And I'm hoping I don't regret it too much. As again, this is not something we can use yet. But I think we're getting close to it, right?
See a familiar face.
So we're going to go ahead and buy a pot with 2 large tables. 3,000 money. Here we go.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
That was
Let
the
me know
most
if there's anything
expensive
else I can
purchase
do
we've
to
made.
help.
Potting table with 2 large pots, and we can't even use it yet, which is kind of crazy, right? That was the series of events that we were kind of put on. Now, I think we had been asked to clear out a goblin camp somewhere nearby. I don't want to get too involved with that, but then we could use the Thunder Brew potion versus an enemy. And I think that might be, there it is, suggested level 2. Like, this is kind of surprising. Like, you know, we were, around level 10-ish when we were starting to get out of Hogwarts a bit, just from exploring Hogwarts, right? Which meant that we were able to get into the environment and be in a oh, wait, didn't she want an invisibility potion?
What seems to be the...
You may well ask.
Yeah, she saw the Grim. We talked to her earlier. Here.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too.
Thanks.
No Grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child. I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
So it's not a bad trade to give away 1 potion and get back a traveling merchant. We don't have any money though, do we? Trade 1 merchant for a 3rd, right? All right, they want us to clear this camp out. We're going to try. First off, by drinking.
Incendio.
So I think that's the Thunderbolt potion that is clobbering everyone like this.
Incendio. This is where you ouch.
Oh boy. Panic.
Incendio.
How many enemies are there?
Incendio.
Look, the curses, the little green X, are definitely worth it.
Expelliarmus.
Because they're chaining that damage together.
Incendio. Levioso.
Look at that, four enemies up in the air at once.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh my goodness.
Stupefy.
Who's next?
One more to go.
One more to go. Yeah, that Thunderbolt potion, I think, was a huge help early on, though.
Revelio.
Anything else we can grab here? We can light the fire. No, we are going to probably go back to the professor just to learn the new potion. Or whatever it might be. I think that would be the most beneficial thing. On screen right now is the series playlist and the next episode. I'll see you there.